What's up? Good morning, baby. How we doing? We are on Big Bar, I should say, 15. We got about 2 minutes out till the close here. You are looking at a 5-minute NQ chart. We're trading Nasdaq futures using futures prop firms. Apex, Take Profit Trader, and maybe did it populate? Yes, sir, it did. A new My Funded Futures account. So look at us. We're moving up in the world. We are adding a third. So let's do it. What do you guys think? All right. So far, whole lot of wicks. Volatility's all right. I mean, ATR is damn near 53. But it's wicky. So we got to get something clean. The second we do, I'm putting it on. Again, you guys know, I mean, I'm picky. But I feel like the trade count as of late has been lower than I would like. We've been doing very well, don't get me wrong. But I want that trade count higher. Sample size pays us, so we need more trades. B- and up in a funded is what I'm cool taking. So the second we get a B- or up setup, it's going on. Good morning, guys. How we doing? How are we doing? Pete! Good morning. All right, nothing out of 15, so we watched 16. Now, my big question is, does this just turn into a giant, soft, really soft bull channel? If it does, we can still put some stuff on. Nico, question. How do you trade multiple props with NinjaTrader? For example, if I wanted to trade Apex and My Funded Futures accounts together. So I use the Affordable Indicators Copy Trader. You can have one rhythmic connection. Apex happens to be my rhythmic connection. And then all other props, I use Tradeovate because you can have multiple Tradeovate connections in Ninja. The Affordable Indicators Copy Trader is not like a standalone thing. You buy it standalone, but it integrates like basically natively with Ninja. It's like a NinjaTrader add-on. That's how I do it. So I have, again, one rhythmic, and then the rest of them I use Tradeovate. Well, I guess the other two now. Big dog, do I look like tech support to you? I don't know, man. I think it's just automatic. I don't remember. To me, it just populates. But I had to connect everything through the connections in Ninja. Look it up! All right, let's do it! Big bar 16, 322. Yes, it does. Crazy deal at Apex. They've been having site problems. It's been in and out. Looks like it might be in right now. Apex, yeah, it's 80% off, $40 lifetime activation fees, which is stupid. That's ridiculous. They're normally $140. And you can still pass in 1 day code BIG. BIG. That is the best deal of the year. Right now at Apex. Big old soft bull channel. Maybe? Let's see. All you guys have a little more caffeine than normal this morning. As soon as I started the stream, you guys were just popping in the chat. Gotta love it. All right. So, of course, big, giant, outsized bar on 16. Not ridiculous, but rather outsized. So 17 here. Let's see if we can get a nice, clean, bare close. If we had enough room, I would spit in the face of the soft bull channel. Not looking for a dump off, just looking for a scalp. But there would need to be room, which means this bar would need to be smaller. Good pairs. 2 minutes. I do think that this is a potential softball channel. But when they're very, very wide, if I'm going to get long, it better be a damn good price. And it usually a small bear body. So again, if this bear body stays reasonable and leaves us with plenty of room, you gotta understand it's a wide channel. I would put it on. The bigger it gets, the worse the probability gets, the worse the reward to risk gets. But if this bear body stays reasonable, the reward to risk stays alright, and the probability stays okay. And I can make sense of it. 30 seconds. All right. Copy trader engaged. Just looking for a scalp. Let's see if we can get one here. Pulling lower and lower and lower. And I'll get an error there, so we'll move on. That's fine. All right, big bar 18. All right, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, baby. Javaz Big Dog. All right, is the site up now? Yep. It was up last night, down for a little bit this morning. This is ridiculous. Some 22-year-old kid is going to get extraordinarily wealthy, creating a more foolproof Cloudflare competitor with backups or something. That's not my world. If it's your world, there you go. $1 billion idea for fucking free. Have fun. Well, Apex is back up. The site is working flawlessly on my end. Best deal of the year, baby. Stock up if you got the guts. Yeah, Caden, I've thought about just about everything. Just about everything. There's a very good reason I do things the way that I do. All right, bar 18. Let's see what you get. Maybe not everything. Most things. Minute 15 out. All right, Stealth, get that first payout. Get that thing locked in. Then get that to 10, 20, 100. 10,000 payouts. 50 seconds. See what we get here on Big Bar 18. All right, copy trader engaged. We've got the wick low of 3. Potential stop hunt getting kind of close. That's all right. I'd prefer not to see this guy grow too much more. 45-ish. Bring that thing way down, because if they take out those stops, I don't want to surprise Phil. All right, Bears. Place that guy there, and we will get a fill. Suck that up, bring him way down. Fix the stop. Boom. ATR 49. Just barely taking out that wick low of 3. There you go, Bears. Take that baby through. Half an ATR. Boom. Half an ATR. Out for a scalp. Moving on. I'm not going to go for a full ATR there. This is one of those nuances that I go deep as all hell on in the tomb because we're very close to the stop hunt. So when we take out the stops and give me my scalp, if we were further away from the stop hunt, I would have gone for a full ATR. But when we take out the stops, I don't want to sit around and wait for another 30-point dump off when this whole day oftentimes we'll see if it does. Of course, hindsight's 2020. But a lot of times what will happen is you'll take out the stops, make a little push, bulls step in, turn the whole day into a trading range. So, my ideal stop hunt is that we get the setup further away from the stop hunt. Can't always be perfect. So I take that for a scalp, we move on. Minutes. I think at this point I just gotta hire somebody their only job is to update the trade count. And if you forget once, you're out of here. All right, Big Bar 19. Not playing games. Let's see what they got, man. Minute 35 out. Stealth. First of all, it's not the 33% rule, it's the 30% rule. So you gotta, don't just do a third. It's a little less. No, it would not be 1K, it would just be 500. If you come back from being red, they do not include that in the 30% rule. They're just looking at net profit after commissions and stuff too. All right, pretty big bar. You know, it's reasonable. Actually reasonable. All right, copy trader engaged. Let's put on some risk. See what's up, baby. Sell the low a day. You're gonna sell the low a day? You're crazy. You're fucking right. Place that guy down. Get a fill! Give it to me. Take that baby down. Do it to us, Bears. Yeah, that's right, Bears. That's right, Bears. ATR 52. Give us a big old dump. All right, Bulls, you can have that little bit. Bears fade this thing through the floor. That's it. That's it. All right, ATR 54. Plenty of work left here out of the Bears. Plenty of work to do. 25 seconds till the close here at bar 20. And we gotta see if we gotta move our stop. And we do. We stop right there, move it up. Reason why, bar 20 is another ram setup, so we gotta move the stop. Since we're already in a trade. ATR 50 now. There you go, Bears. Do it. Do it. Do it. Dump it through. Boom. Full ATR, baby. What do we make? 7,000 bucks, about. All right. Moving on. Christian, you gotta widen out the limit. You gotta widen out the limit. You might be just giving it one tick. Give it a full point or two. On your order default. All right, 60 seconds. Alright, well, better head back, right? 15 seconds out. Copy trader engaged. And this bar is getting a little sizable, but that's okay. It's within reason. We'll place that guy there, see if we can get a fill. We will. Suck that up, bring him down. We'll place that stop right there. ATR 53. Take it through, bears. Do it to them. Good. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. ATR 55. 56 on the ATR. Not quite there out of the bears. Little bull relief. It's fine. I need my full ATR out of the bears. Boom. Full ATR out there. All right, what do we get? 7,800 or something? 8,000 bucks, something around there. Moving on. There's the 15K goal on the day. More than that, actually. Let's keep pushing. So, by the way, I don't know. You guys can do the math. I had a small P&L from last night. It was only like total, I think it was like 1,000 or 2,000 total from last night. I don't remember. But here, there you go. There's where we sit so far today. These are all funded accounts. All of these are funded accounts. Again, I don't know, like 1,000 or 2,000 or something from last night. This is the P&L. We're 40 minutes into the stream. You understand? Start scaling. Scale horizontally. Trade RAM. I don't know how else to say it. Fuck. If that number would change your life, I'm not some fucking crazy like motherfucker that you can't sort of replicate if you care to. And I'm not even necessarily that dude in my own head. I don't think that way. I think some other guy showed up and made $2 million today already. And he's like, yeah, kind of a slow day. I don't, just shoot bigger, dude. You guys sell yourself so fucking short. What, are they better than you? Fuck that. But a market like this, gotta tell you, definitely helps. Definitely helps. This bar is getting big. This bar is getting real sizable. Top 4 in terms of size since the open. 22 seconds out. Yeah. Bit of a wick there on 22. Can't take it. Oversized, bit of a wick. So we watch 23. You guys kidding me? Would you like the stream, baby? Come on now. You have no idea how much it helps out when you just press the like button. No idea. And I appreciate you doing so, genuinely. It's free. Thank you for doing it. 340 out. By the way, if what you just saw is like crazy to you, this is just a logical methodology. We're just trading RAM. The best way to learn it is to join the tomb. It's the best, the fastest, all the information gets archived. You have 24/7 access to all of it. We do a weekly live training and Q&A, and then I do a daily video with insights and Q&A. Go hit that up if you want to try to expedite things. All right, minute 57 out, baby. Damn straight, AK. It's like, damn, you know, the Bears just took this thing through 25. And they're like, yeah, we're not looking back. Well, let's see if the Bulls can actually step in a little here on 23. It's crazy. Oh, Stealth, you started less than 2 months ago, and you're already taking a payout? Jeez, I don't know if you understand how, like, fucking insane that is. That's crazy as hell. There's a lot of guys who've been trading for 5 years and have never taken money out of an account, let alone a payout. Very good work, Stealth. Good job. All right, big wick up top here on this bar, big wick on bottom as well. 30 seconds. Well, what's up? Should we do a free Apex eval giveaway to celebrate the 21K day here thus far? Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. If you're not in the free Discord already, the link is in the description. Just join. Of course, again, it's the free Discord. You just got to be in there because if you win, I have to deliver it to you, and I would prefer to do so quickly. And I'll do it in there. Christian Big Dog! My man! Christian, our boy, just posted in the tomb he passed 5 evals at Apex. He's all funded up, baby. Let's go. All right. Let's do it this. What's at stake? We're going to do a giveaway here. I have a magical code for the winner that when you go to Apex to buy your eval, any size, doesn't matter what size, 300K, 50K, 25K, 150, doesn't matter. You take this code, and in the box where you would normally type code BIG, B-I-G, you copy and paste this code and it makes it magically free. Okay, that is what's at stake. So let's do the giveaway, baby. What do you say? Here's how to enter. Of course, it's free. It'll be right here in the YouTube chat. You will have 60 seconds when I say GO to enter as many times as you'd like. You can enter unlimited times in 60 seconds. When I say stop, you better stop entering. That's it. And we'll pick the winner right away. Here's how to enter. You will type how long you have been trading RAM. That's the wrench action method. Or if you haven't started yet, say starting soon. Go. "30 seconds. 30 seconds, baby. What you got?" Cut it! That's it! Cut it, cut it, cut it! Alright, you guys are too fast. I gotta make my, my chat software. I need it to update. Hold up. Alright, there we go. Goodness. Alright, ready? Let's do it. I gotta go up because you guys are cheating. Here's how we do it. Make sure we're in the vicinity here. Who's gonna win, baby? Addy B! Starting soon! You're our big winner, Addy B! Are you here? I hope you're still here. Is Addy B here? Big winner. They are here. Addy, go in the free Discord, type in the daily discussion channel, say, what's up? It's Addy. Give me my shit, and I will deliver your things, or your code, your one code. All right, we are 4:15 out. Man, the Bears are just in charge today, huh? 3 beautiful trades so far, man. There is Addy. There you are. Addy, I just added you as a friend. Go ahead and accept that. And then I will verify that it's you, and then I'll send you your code. Two and a half minutes out, by the way, of Big Bar 25. Yeah, 45. So, what's up, guys? Let's check in. How are you guys doing so far today? Are we getting to payout territory? Are we passing evals? Are we making progress? What's up? What's going on? Up 2,100. Good job. Pete, you know my philosophy. When the payouts are available, I want the money. Give me my money. It's my money. I want control over it. That's my philosophy with trading prop. And the beauty of that is when you're scaling horizontally, even when you have that mentality, it just adds up. And it adds up quick. All right. Addy, you got to accept my friend request on Discord. All right, well, let's see here. I gotta go ahead and get the copy trader engaged. Ooh, that's not the kind of wick I want to see. Go ahead and get a stop limit sell ready. I'm gonna give that 15 seconds to give us a fill. Reason only 15. Sizable wick. Yeah, that's 15. No fill, no trade. All right, moving on. There's Addy. All right, Addy, I'm sending you a number. Type that exact number back to me in the chat on YouTube. And then I got your code. $4736. Boom! Delivered! Addy has their magical code. Thanks for playing. What's the Addy? Hey bro, what's the Addy? Say what's up! Wife is in the chat. Three minutes out? Yeah, what a move! Crazy, crazy move. And we are loving it. We are loving it. And bears are just... What is it, the 11th consecutive bear body? Crazy as hell. Well, I need this bar to stay reasonable if it starts growing and getting massively outsized. It could cause problems. Now, I gotta tell you. I'm in a little bit of a predicament as well. Because I am looking through my accounts, and a whole bunch of these are getting close to, well, some of them are actually over the 30% rule. The Apex accounts, that is, I'm talking about. Some of them are getting close. Good problem to have. Make too much money. I gotta be careful, because I want to request a bunch of payouts tonight. It'd be really annoying to break that Let me do some math here. Big old wick on 26 anyway. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good across the board, but I am kind of right back up against the wall with that 30% rule in order to not delay payouts. So, you know, we'll keep looking here, but I gotta keep an eye on that. I gotta do some math. Hold on. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. So I had to remove a whole bunch of Apex accounts from the copier. So now I've got... And the reason I had to do that was because they're right up against the 30% rule, and I got to request payouts on them. So if I make any more money, I'll have to wait, and I'm not into delaying payouts. So I've got the accounts engaged that I can keep pushing in. And let's see what we get. No, it's not. It's a voice changer. Just so everyone knows, it's a yeah. All right. All right, well, Copy trader engaged. Let's see. Ooh, I gotta get that away, get that away. We'll place that guy. And see if we get a fill. And we will, so we gotta get these guys away. Get these away. Boom. Place that stop right where I want them. And see if the Bears can get some work done. I like that, Bears. Well, it looks like I'm missing fills in 2 accounts, so if we get a retest of there, that total contract number might bump. Oh. You know what it is? Daily goal. Daily goal setting in my copy trader, so that's fine. All right, Bears. It's our way up there at 70, baby. All right, Bears, time to step in, take this baby through. $60 seconds till the close of Big 28. You got Bulls. Mustered up some confidence, huh? Look at that. Look at that. First tiny, tiny, tiny little bull body since bar 15. Let's see if the bulls got it, dude. You know, at this point, we're in the driver's seat as far as the day is concerned. Yeah, bulls, you thought. Bears! End them. Do it to them. Those dreams of a bounce. About to be crushed. Slow down now, bulls. 3.5 minutes here on Big 29. Can they do it? And these bulls are putting up the fight of their life. Bears, kill their dreams. Just do it. ATR 79. Ooh. I think we got about 78 points. ATR was like 80. So we just about got one ATR. So, what do we have on? 26 total contracts. What do we make? 5,000? Who knows at this point? Let's keep moving. Yeah, a little over 5,000. And those of you asking, how are we doing on the 15K daily goal? We're doing all right on the 15K daily goal. This trend has been very, very good to us. And very good to us. If you guys haven't yet, man, hit like on the stream. I don't know, man. Are we... Unless someone's got something crazy going on, are we doing it the biggest on YouTube today? I think we probably are. You're damn straight, Tony. You're damn straight. Your payout's gonna be big. Big dog. You remember that brand new My Funded Futures funded account that I started this morning? I believe it's already, I can already take a payout on it. That's ridiculous. What a day, dude. Crazy as hell. Well, I'll tell you what. I gotta take like a 3-minute break. I gotta grab some coffee. I'll be right back. We're feasting today. Feasting. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, baby, we are back and missed nothing, which is cool. So let's keep looking. You know, RAM does well. I'm not gonna, I'll say this once. RAM does well in most market conditions, but on a day like today is where it really shines. If this seems logical to you, I don't think it's ridiculous to say that if you learn how to trade a methodology like this, a logical price action methodology, it could change everything for you. Guys, this is possible. This is one day. I mean, come on, dude. Less than 10 years ago, I was waiting tables. You understand? This is ridiculous. There's so much leverage here, dude. And this is, I mean, come on. It's not even like you have to have millions of dollars. This is prop. These are funded accounts. But at the end of the day, you make the decision. It's up to you. All right, big bar 32. Well, 31, man. The Bulls finally putting something together. Do we enter a trade range? Let's see. Market's down what? 800 points? Jesus. At least from that peak, right? Joe, what's up, big dog? Bruce? Man, is today really the day that you want to start making support calls? Man, Bruce has got a set on him to come out and say something like that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man, what a ridiculous day here, huh? This is crazy. You guys remember so many times I said you gotta make sure you show up every day, because at some point here we're gonna have a huge monster sell-off day and you're gonna make a ton of money. Well, today's that day. For active traders, when the market's tanking, everyone's terrified in the real world. And active traders are usually doing really, really damn well. All right, minute 35 out. Let's see what 33 brings. That ATR is monstrous. 99, Jesus. Outlaw, good work. Good work. Passing the Apex eval in one day. Which you can do with code BIG. Big ol' wick. Big ol' wick on bar 33. You see these wicks are starting to step in a little bit. The bulls are trying. Man, they're trying. Johnny B with the daily check-in in the tomb. No rule breaks. Several times had my finger on the close button when it went against twice. But didn't break any rules. Johnny B in the tomb up 2,600. in the fundeds. Good work. Good work. Man, what a ridiculous day. So, another thing that we recently discussed is that beginner traders, what do they do on a day like today? I did this as a beginner. You look at a day like today and you're like, I'm smarter than everybody. This thing's not, it's 500 points down. It breaks through 25,000, right? Like right here. And you say, I'm smarter than everybody. 7 bear bodies in a row, ha! And you buy bar 22. And you're like, this thing's gonna drive up out of the hole. Yeah, and then that happens. And you're down 500 points, if not completely blown the fuck out. The price action is the information. There's no middleman. This is no indicator. The price action is straight to the source. Being a contrarian is fine for investing. Well, actually, it's a good thing for investing. It's the entire thought process behind the, very famous, very simple, be greedy when others are fearful when others are greedy, or whatever. In intraday trading, the timeline isn't long enough for that to be effective. Just trade the price action. Now, in ranges, of course, we take reversion scalps, but the ranges. This is not a trading range. This is a straight up, hardcore, aggressive bear trend. And RAM shines, typically, in these conditions. We took 4 trades so far today and 4 winners. All of them were to the short side. I wouldn't even think of taking a trade to the long side at this point, not even a little bit. And I get it, that's hard. You kind of got to grow out of that because you're like, well, I don't want to short because if it just reverses up out of the hole, I'm going to feel like a real idiot selling the low. Yeah, well, we sold the low. I don't know. What was our first trade? I forget. Was it bar 19? I don't remember. Yeah, well, that was the low, right? And now look at everything. Alright, there's a big wick, sizable wick on 34, so nothing there on 34. Let's keep watching here. Good to have you, Adrian. Jeez, Connor. Sat short from bar 17 with 15 micros. Made 750 points, 22,500 bucks off 15 micros. How could you not want to be a part of this industry? I don't get it. I don't get it. Most of the world, they don't give a shit about the financial markets. I will never understand. That's okay. Well, Cheryl, I saw your post in the Discord last night, and I gotta tell you, this is quite the comeback day, huh? This is worth it. This is worth it. This is hard. That's why it's worth it. Because it's hard. If it were easy, it wouldn't be worth it. Keep pushing. Perhaps today, by the way, perhaps today is a sign for those of you guys who needed a bit of a confidence boost or a reminder of why this is worth continuing through a relatively difficult learning curve for your families. What a monster day. So many people today having monster days. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Niles, what's up, brother? Man, if you guys haven't yet, hey, please press like on the stream. It's been a tremendous day. Been a tremendous day. We're up $27,000. All right, 320 out here from the close. Big bar 36. Nico, I spent almost $100,000 going to school for trading. I've been more successful with RAM than any other style I've learned. Fuck, that's so good to hear. That's very good to hear. And you know what? This has been the story with so many of you guys. It is ridiculous, and I am loving every second of it. Nothing fancy, man. Nothing fancy. This is just my spin on price action that I made work for me. Like, all right, hey, this approach is what works for me. Bet my ass it would work for a lot of other people who also find this logical. All right, big bar 36. 45 seconds out. You know, by the way, again, if today's a lesson in, well, it's a lesson in many things. Today's also a lesson in the well, two things. I saw someone in the chat say that when the market was back here, doing this, they were getting beat up. And then the market entered a big trend, and they went they just did their job, followed their plan, went all the way back to green. You got to keep a level head. If you're getting beat up, you got to step back and say, okay, am I misreading the context? Yeah, I think I'm misreading the context. Let's wait. And sometimes, man, it doesn't happen every day, but sometimes you get a day like this. And then those, two trades where you misread the context, they just don't matter. The second lesson, in no particular order, is in discipline. And discipline is not just about not taking the bad stuff. That's a huge part of discipline. You got to let the good trades that you're taking shine. You probably are taking a reasonable number of good trades. You're just washing them out with the bad stuff. Remove the bad, keep the good. The other side of discipline is that when you get, like we got today, 4 trades in a row that all align with your plan, having discipline means putting them on. Can you imagine if I took the first trade today and then I was too scared to take the other 3? That's a big difference in total P&L. Discipline goes both ways. Everyone just talks about, not taking the bad. You got to also take the good, even if it's back to back to back to back. God, ATR is 102. That is tremendous. Yeah, Joe, of course. Of course. Of course it crosses my mind. And I'm not just like an AI robot. I am human, but I also know that it's there. It's like, yeah, if it just reverses like crazy here, you know, it's gonna be like, ooh, that wasn't fun. But I know I gotta take it. Because if you have that mentality on, I don't know, bar 19, or bar 21, or bar 27, or whatever, I mean, look where we're at now. Like, these trend days, man, these days like today will be your beefier P&L days throughout your career. You gotta put it on, otherwise you're gonna miss out on those days. And doing so isn't gonna, you know, hurt you on days, at least not in the mid and long term, on days where you don't end up getting this. Because as long as the setup was there, and you do a logical management, or you perform management in a logical way, I think you're gonna be good. You're gonna be just fine. But of course it crosses my mind. It's like, damn, that's like 17 red bars in a row. It's kind of crazy, but I gotta do it. Gotta do it. That's discipline. I'm very curious to see here. We still have like 3 minutes left on this bar. Does this just turn into a big old trading range? Are we down 1,000 points from the peak? Oh my goodness, that push right there. 1,000 points. We're down from the high of day. Wow. Incredible. Gotta love it. Bulls are trying. See that? They're trying, man. Does this just turn into a big old trading range? Is the party over? All right, guys. Well, code big at Apex today is the best deal of the year. They're running at Apex right now. It's 80% off, $40 lifetime activation fees. Normally they're $140, and you can still pass in a single day over at Apex Trader Funding. That is with code BIG, B-I-G. Monster Day. Monster Day for so many of you guys. Really good day here for me. Gotta love it. Gotta love when the market does stuff like this. Outsized day. Alright, guys. Alright, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you want to dive deeper, man, join the tomb. Well worth your money. Well worth your money, man. Let me tell you something. Alright, guys, hey! Pharaoh Friday, couple more giveaways tomorrow. What do you say? Will I see you back here? Alright. I got lunch to hit. I got places to be, baby. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm out of here. See you tomorrow. Great day. Good work today, guys. See you soon.